Could it be that time of the week again? Could it be almost halfway through December again? The time is going so fast. But I am here to give you wonderful things to go out and do in Spokane. And I'll tell you, I go out with my team and it's fun. And I'm going to share a picture with you a little later to show you that something I talked about last week, we actually went out and did. And it was a blast. I hope you go out and do things too. And we would love to see the pictures. So, are you ready for your top 5 list for this week? Because I'm ready to give it to you. So, I guess without further ado, welcome to the Spokane Minute. Okay, this first one on our list is me celebrating one of my favorite mediums, which is film. So you know I love to support our local independent theaters here in Spokane, and I will tell you, I've lived in places where there is not a resource like a local indie theater. So definitely go support yours. And today we are promoting Magic Lantern on Main Street. Almost went right out of my head. On Main Street, which is right downtown, the Magic Lantern, been there many times. I've held events there. They are absolutely amazing. They have joined forces with Mountains on Stage to bring you a little mini film fest. This is a film fest that gets shown in 23 countries. So I love that we get to be a part of that. The Mountain Film Fest Winter Edition comes out on Tuesday, December 9th. The doors are at 6:30. They will be showing 4 films. The films range anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour and something. So you're not going to be there till 2 a.m. You're going to be able to get in and have an amazing night of a lot of film and then get to go home, and which is really a priority for me when I'm looking at things to go out and do. But what's great is if you want to go ahead and check out Mountains, plural, mountainsonstage.com, you can see what this group is about. They like to say they like to showcase stories that are both human and challenging, personal and collective, reachable and extreme, because they want to inspire you to dream big and to not be afraid to go after your dreams. And I can get right behind that. Now, although you're not going to catch me on a mountain, and definitely not going to catch me filming it, because I'm pretty sure that's probably, if I went on a mountain with as klutzy as I am, probably wouldn't come back from that mountain. But I love this idea of watching something that is, you know, mountains are beautiful. People who are able to do that stuff are crazy amazing. I can draw some inspiration from that. They have been called a breath of fresh air that will inspire you to pursue your own dreams. So if film is something you enjoy, if mountain sports is something that you love, and you love seeing the great videos that can come out of that, I would suggest on Tuesday, December 9th, that's right around the corner, at 6:30, go check out the Magic Lantern. Tell them Johnny sent you from the Spokane Minute. But go have a really good time and go see these portrayals of extraordinary human adventures. So I hope you'll give it a go. Send me a picture. I'd love to see. Okay, number 2. Let's take it from the film to the stage. Down at Spokane Civic Theater, you can get to Spokane Civic Theater with an RE.com to find out more information. But do you ever get nostalgic this time of year? Like, you know me, I say it all the time. I don't do the mainstream stuff. I like things a little off, even though this has been a lot of our childhood. But you remember the old stop animation films like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Well, it has been turned into a stage musical. Has all of your favorite characters, the Misers. Listen, I love Heat Miser. That was such a great song as a kid. It has Rudolph, it has the elves, just trying to find where they feel at home, where they feel safe. And this is a story about how they realize they had that home from the very beginning. So it's a fun thing to take all your family to if you want to do that, or if you're a kid at heart like me. It's something that I enjoy too. You might have also seen them on our local news stations, because I know a few of the actors in full costume did an interview, and it was so fun. I really enjoyed seeing the elf with that bright yellow hair, and They've done a great job. So if you want to go see it, you have 2 more weekends where you can grab it. So it runs Thursday through Sunday. The first run is the December 12th through the 14th. And then the last part of the run is December 18th through the 21st. Go get your tickets. Listen, I told you about All Is Calm. They did a whole month. They are sold out completely. So tickets go fast. Civic Theater always does a solid job. And so go have a little heartwarming holiday time of year. Get back into nostalgia and go check this out. Like I said, you can go see about tickets. Go to Spokane Civic Theater with an RE.com and find out more. But I hope you go. It'll be a good time. Hey, we are back with number 3. So we've taken film, then we've gone to stage. Now I want to tell you a little bit about some music. So if you need a break in this holiday season, it's a lot out there. Sometimes it just overwhelms me when you go out at this time of year. If you need a break from it all and you want to hear some good live music that maybe is not your normal, or maybe you've never heard of them and you want to discover a new band, I'm telling you, this is the band you want to discover. On Friday, December 12th at 9 p.m. at the District Bar, the amazing Pacific Northwest recording artist Free Creatures is going to be playing there on their stage. Now, the District Bar, if you haven't been, it is the bar that's connected right in front of the Knitting Factory. They do some amazing work. And so they always book solid acts, but I feel like maybe they want a smaller venue. They don't want to fill the Knitting Factory. So they come to their own bar. This has drinks. This has food. It has a live stage. I've seen a few shows there. Always a good time. So if you're curious, I would check out Free Creatures on YouTube. A lot of their songs are there. I like to say they have funky, groovy vibes, which is kind of what I get from them. Other people like to say that they are genre bending. They're alternative hip hop, EDM, indie music. They are all of the above. But they also have they present these really good ideas and thoughts and through some really good songwriting. It's a lot of fun. It's a trio, 2 guys and a lovely lady, and I think you would enjoy seeing them. So if you want to go, it is a ticketed event. Tickets are just over $25 if you buy in advance. Just over $25 because you have to hit all your fees. So I totally get how that goes. So you can go get your tickets now. Go to SpokaneDistrictBar.com. And I will spare you my spelling bee from spelling that. But it is www.SpokaneDistrictBar.com. You know the link will be at the end of this video. So if you need a break, you want some live music, I highly suggest checking out Free Creatures at the District Bar this Friday at 9 p.m. Let me know if you go. Let me know what you think. I have a really good idea for you, and I'm going to give you 2 ideas in one. 2 in 1 with my pen. Going to give you 2 ideas in one. This is a way to start exploring some communities in our area. You've probably been to them both, or maybe you haven't, and this is a great way to do it. On Saturday, December 13th, starting at 10 a.m., in both Hilliard and Garland, we have the annual Christmas walk on Market Street in Hilliard. I used to live out there like 20 years ago. I know you'd never believe I was even alive 20 years ago, but I was. You go to the annual Christmas walk on Market Street in Hilliard, or you can go to Christmas in the Garland District. Both are happening same day. They start at the same time, but I bet you could hit both if you really wanted to. These are going to have vendors. These are going to have live music. They have lots of good food. That'll get me there. But vendors and everything, and then you get to celebrate these businesses putting on their idea of an amazing holiday experience, and I think that's so good. And you get to go celebrate these districts that we have in our town. So check out Market Street on Hilliard. You know, they have their art scene has gone way up, and I can't wait to see it. And then, of course, who doesn't love the Garland District? I mean, it's named for the holiday anyways, right? Garland? I don't know why it's named Garland, but that sounds right. I feel like this time of year, that's where it's at. So if you want to go take a walk in both of these neighborhoods, see some great entertainment, do some local shopping, I think this is where you can do that. So please go Saturday, December 13th from 10 until 4-ish. Some of it goes a little till 6. And I would say if you see, me and my team are thinking about going. If you see us, come say hi. We would love to talk to you and take lots of selfies because I love me some selfies. Okay, and our final spot, number 5. I am going to give you, for those creative people out there, if you love filmmaking like I do, if you love being a lighting person or a camera, all the things that make the magic of filmmaking happen, there is a group in town called We Few. Few stands for Filmmakers of Eastern Washington. They are having a meetup where maybe you have never done anything in film, but you want to. Maybe you have and you need a new project. Maybe you're me and you're going to be shooting a sitcom this summer and you have half a crew and you need the other half. Then you go to this. This is happening on Sunday, December 14th. The mixer is from 3 to 6. It's going to be happening at the Saranac Commons building, which is right next door to the Magic Lantern on Main that we talked about earlier. It's specifically going to be at Boots Bakery, which is a bakery and a human being who owns it that I support wholeheartedly. So go down there Sunday, December 14th from 3 to 6. I'm going to be there. Not that that's why people are coming, because no, most of them will be like, who? But because this is a way to get together with fellow creatives, to get together, especially if you like filmmaking, sound, if you want to be on a crew, this is where to go and just meet people, pick their brains, all of that kind of thing. So whether you're brand new to the community or you've been doing it a long time, this is for you. It's networking, conversation, checking out the meeting space, really. It's a great chance to connect with actors, screenwriters, directors, editors. They're my favorite people because I hate editing. Any of those things, this is your chance to go out and do it. I highly suggest that people become more creative. So if you have something you want to do, if you're interested in film, please check them out. Well, that's a wrap for this edition of the Spokane Minute. Don't they do like that when it's a wrap? I mean, I have the actual slate, but I'll bring it out another time. Anyways, that's it. I've given you 5 fun, very different energy levels of things you can get out and do in our community of Spokane, Washington, and I highly suggest doing it. And to prove, and I try to prove it every time I can, that I do what I say and say what I do. I took something I told you about last week, and me and my whole team, I convinced them all to come. I think we were just missing one. Went out yesterday to do just this. If you know me, I'm a coffee snob. My blood is actually caffeine. My blood is caffeinated. So if I ever meet a vampire, they are going to be buzzed for days. But there was a coffee shop in town that I have never been to, which seems not okay because I need to know all of it. So if you go down to the Hamilton district, to be specific, 1307 North Hamilton, it's right beside the Star Bar, which if you know, you know. So it's called the Garbage Goat Coffee Company. It's a bright red building. They are hosting free pictures with the Grinch and his dog Max. And you have one more chance to do this. You can do it on Saturday the 13th. It's from noon to 3. I can tell you from being there, 2 really good things. One, the Grinch is very cool, very nice. You can bring your kids. You can be an adult because we had kids with us, and then I wanted everybody to be there. They were so kind. I met the Grinch's wife, but she didn't know he had a wife. He does. She's the sweetest. And most important, the coffee was really good. I really enjoyed the coffee. I support this. I hope you guys go and buy coffee, but also get your picture with the Grinch. When do you have this shot? I sort of want to go back and have more pictures with the Grinch. But like I said, they were great. So you can go this coming Saturday from noon to 3 and go have your picture. Go sit right next to him and pet the sweetest dog ever. I mean, don't tell Reggie, you're the sweetest dog ever. And enjoy, do something silly and fun. I highly recommend it. They also do this cool thing that the girls, the kids that were with us loved, which is every tabletop, I swear, you can draw on with chalk. There's a big wall you can draw on with chalk. So do it. And I have to say to my intern, April, her oldest daughter, let me know that I am her favorite Johnny. And that's all I needed to hear. Like, that I will do this for another 10 years because that was the sweetest thing in the whole world. But please go down. I'm going to share a picture of me and my crew with the Grinch at the end of this reel that you're watching right now. But just to encourage you to go out. I'm a big old weirdo. I'm a big old queerdo out there in our community trying to support the businesses and the city around us. So I hope you will join us and do that too. Please feel free to share your pictures with me or suggestions of things that are coming up with your business or with any business that you know of. And you just have to send them to production@arucreative.com. And in the meantime, go ahead and check out last week's episode of the Spokane Minute. You can do that on our website. That's going to be a weird thing. On our website at arucreative.com, you can just click on the podcast and the Spokane Minute and see what we said last week, because I try to put some things out into the future so you can do that. But I love doing this for you, and I hope you take some of my suggestions. And like I said, if you ever see me or my crew out and about, I hope you'll say hi. We'll take selfies because that's what I do. So until next time, everyone, bye. Thank you.